today we would be doing rounding. What is rounding? Well, rounding is making a number simpler but keeping its value close to what it really is. There are 4 steps we must follow. Step 1. Look behind the digit in question. Step 2. If the digit is equal to or more than 5, we add 1. Step 3. If the digit is less than 5, it remains the same. And step 4. Everything behind the number turns to 0. I know you're probably saying 4 steps is so hard to remember, but don't worry, there's a rounding poem. So I want you to read this with me. Find your place and look next door. 5 or greater, add 1 more. All digits in front stay the same. All digits behind, 0 is your name. You think you can remember that? In the description box below, I'll leave a copy. Let's say it one more time. Find your place, look next door. 5 or greater, add 1 more. All digits in front stay the same. All digits behind, 0's your name. Let's look at how to round 39 to the nearest 10. So, in the number 39, we're going to put in our place values. 39 has 10s and 1s. Seeing that they said to round 39 to the nearest 10, we are going to look at the digit in the tens column, which would be 3. Remember, our rounding poem said to look at the number next door. So if we look at our number next door, it would be in our ones column, and that would be 9. 5 or more, we have to add 1. And seeing that 9 is greater than 5, we would have to add 1 to our tens column. So we would have 3 add 1, giving us 4 for our tens column. And remember our poem that said, everything behind 0 is your name. So our ones column would turn to 0. Let's try another one. 63. So we're going to put our place values on top, our tens and ones. And 6 is in our tens column. Therefore, we have to look at the number next door, which would be 3. 3 is less than 5. Therefore, our tens column would remain the same, and everything behind 0 is your name. So that would give us 60. If we watch at 40 and 60, we would realize that they both end with 10. Let's look at rounding 429 to the nearest 100. So we're going to put our place values, our 100, tens and ones column. The number in question, the digit in question, would be 4. So we're going to look at the place value next door, which would be equal to 2. 2 would be less than 5. So therefore, our hundreds column is going to remain the same with 4. And everything after is going to be equal to 0. So that is going to give us 400. Let's try another one. 678. The number in our hundreds column would be 6. So we're looking at the number next door, which would be in our tens column. That number would be equal to 7. 7 is more than 5, therefore we would have to add 1 to our 6. When we add 1 to our 6, everything behind turns to 0. That would give us 700. If you look at the amount of zeros that is in our answers, you would realize they have something in common. They both have 2 zeros. So, when rounding a number to the nearest hundred, they must end with 2 zeros. Now, let's look at how to round 7,990 to the nearest thousand. We're going to put our place values. So we're going to have our thousands, hundreds, tens, and ones column. So the digit that we are going to look at would be 7 in our thousands column. Remember, we have to look at the digit next door, which would be equal to 9. 9 is equal to more than 5, therefore we would have to add 1 to our thousands column, turning our 7 to 8. And remember, everything behind zeros your name. So therefore we're going to have zeros in our hundred, tens, and ones column, giving us 8,000. I'll let you try this one. If you said 3,000, that is correct. So that's it for today, guys. Remember, in our description box we would be having worksheets and assignments for you to complete. And don't forget to like and comment. Share, stay home, stay safe, sanitize, and subscribe.